Okay, welcome to the first episode of Rothmeyer Safari. I am your host, Jason Rothmeyer. This is going to be sort of a preview episode. Just wanted to do like an intro, what you'd be seeing on the channel from here on out, a little bit of background on me, that kind of stuff. So let's get into it. I have been lagging on making this first one. I tried to do it at home a couple times. I hated what my background looks like. And then that just procrastination. So I decided to come out to the desert and go hiking today. Sort of the last ditch effort to come out here and try to find some snakes. It's November 1st, so they're pretty much gone for the winter, but didn't find anything today, but I get to knock this out. So a little bit of productivity. I live in Long Beach, California, and been a skateboarder my whole life. Was a professional skateboarder during the 1990s from about 90 to 98. And after I was done being pro, transitioned right into being in the skateboard industry. I've had a few different jobs, but 10 plus years deep as the global sales director at New Balance Numeric. That's the skate division for New Balance footwear. And I have a side gig as well, which gives me a lot of travel. I judge skateboard contests all over. So anywhere from the X Games to did Tampa Am and Pro for a long time. We do a Copenhagen event every year, all over the place. And since about 1999, I've been doing that, 25 years deep. And really that helps me, it helps me rack up a bunch of freaking flyer miles, honestly. And if we go somewhere cool, I get to go do some side missions, go check stuff out. So I guess, what am I doing the channel for? I put a lot of stuff on Instagram stories. I have a lot of feedback from people that are like, man, I like your stories, but I wish they were longer. So really, I'm just doing this to catalog trips for myself, honestly. And if people want to watch it, cool. It's going to be a heavy dose of wildlife, snakes. Probably 80% of my trips are going to look for different kinds of snakes. And then, when I'm not doing that, just, whatever I can find out there. A lot of 4x4ing if I'm driving places, and then if I'm flying places, obviously, it's just more getting out into either the desert or the rainforest or whatever. All right, let's dive into this preview video. Honestly, this is just going to give you a little taste of what to expect. I just grabbed some stuff off my cell phone from the past, 7-8 years of travels. I didn't record this stuff for anything specific. It's just, there's typical recording of, places you're going and stuff like that. But if I would have had a little bit more of a purpose, like I'm doing with this channel, I would have documented it a little bit better. So I was like, oh, let's just take some of this, make a quick edit, get a little bit of 4x4 stuff in there. You'll get some general wildlife, a lot of snakes. I hope you guys like them. Enjoy.
Oh. There he goes.
Man, he's a big one. Oh.
I know.
Done it.
Come back. There you go. Oh, got it.
Oh no!
Not bad, bro. If you're questioning what the name of the channel's after, honestly, we did a skate contest in South Africa about 5 years in a row in Kimberley, and it was a random town for them to pick a skateboard contest, but it was a big event. It was like 150,000 US for first place, so it was a lot of people came to it. It was a really big contest. And that was my first trip to South Africa. The first time we went, I was excited. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go find so much wildlife. This is gonna be sick. So I had planned on finding some places to go hike. I found some guest farms that are near there, which would be the equivalent of like finding a ranch in the US. And I just hit up the owner and was like, hey, can I walk around your property and go look for stuff? And he totally let me. So I did that super early morning one day, and came back, and the next day my buddies James and Vern, Vern specifically was like, yo, let me get up on one of these Rothmeyer safari missions. And it kind of stuck after that. Every year we went to the contest, people were like, hey, I heard you take people out on safari every morning before the contest. And so I was the designated safari leader and wildlife expert for every contest that we did out there, which was fun. So it stuck, and I was like, what can I name the channel? All right, I'll just stick with that. So there you go. I've been hiking and backpacking for as long as I can remember, honestly. We spent all of our summers up at my dad's house, whether it was in Oregon or that was in Washington, and eventually he ended up moving to Alaska in around 82. So, but yeah, I mean, every summer was spent hiking, backpacking, fishing, all that kind of stuff. And started to get a little bit into photography on one of my Alaska trips. Had a camera and started being able to figure out night photography a little bit, shoot some aurora borealis stuff. You know, got a really bad long lens, shot some wildlife, some moose and things like that we would see. But wasn't until about, I would say 2006, I started to get serious about it. I bought a when Canon first came out with their first really good the 5D Mark II digital camera. I started to get, you know, into it really heavily, and it wasn't just barely after that that I kind of figured out snake photography and how to find them and all that, and it just kind of stuck. I've been pretty deep into it since then. So any of the trips I take are pretty much wildlife based. I'm looking for places to go shoot photos of. I don't really do a lot of like 4x4ing just to go 4x4ing or any of that. I'll have some videos later on of what our setup is like. I think you saw them in the preview video. We've got a trailer for my 4Runner that's really good. It gets us the ability to stay out a lot longer. Honestly, it's a lot more comfortable having a trailer, little off-road overlanding trailer. So but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the channel. It's going to be, you know, heavy wildlife, a good chunk of 4x4ing and some adventuring internationally, domestically. I don't know. Hope people are into it. If they're not, I get a place to capture all my stuff. So I'm down either way. All right. Thanks for watching.